Welcome back to Resident Evil 3 for the Nintendo GameCube. Alright my friends, welcome back. Let's just deposit the ink ribbons and let's continue on. We're now playing as Jill. We are cured, we don't have a virus in us anymore, and we need the lockpick for this, and I think we might be golden. Nemesis returned in the last segment when we were playing as Carlos, and that's kind of a bad thing because now he's incredibly angry. So I'm going to boss around with the Magnum because I have a ton of it. You see, they just took out a door. There's no door cutscene anymore. We can literally just go straight through to these doors instead. That's like one of the first times you see that. I mean, it does happen in Resident Evil 1 when a hunter bashes down certain doors, but Nemesis like completely obliterated that door just then. And there he is again. He's faster, he's got these tentacle things hanging out of his body, and he can whip you with them and stuff like that. Yeah, very kinky mofo. So we're going to get the heck out of here now, and I think he chases us down this corridor here as well. So hopefully these enemies that we left behind as Carlos aren't here anymore. Nope, they're not by the looks of it, they're gone. But that doesn't stop trouble for us where he's concerned, because get in there. The cutscene, not the cutscene, the camera angles just put me off sometimes. They make it look like the door is closer than it is and you end up running past it. I don't think he chases us through here though. No, we're safe for the time being. A spare bell. It would take incredible strength to move it. Thankfully, Carlos is apparently an incredibly strong man. So we moved that out of the way, we went over to the hospital, got the vaccine, the place was destroyed by Nikolai, the D-bag. And now we can use the lockpick on this door. It's kind of clever really, because you would have to play as Jill to get through this door at this point in the game. So we can finally come through here, which is another save room. And there's a few items in here that we can grab. Some more grenade rounds. And there are some more grenade rounds over here on the table as well. I'll just pick that up in just a second. But first of all, I need the park key. That is going to take us into the next segment of this game. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead. I'm not going to save my game. I don't want to do that just yet. It's too soon. Said I don't want to save my game, damn it. A very careful, safety precautionary save freaking typewriter right there. Okay, plenty and plenty of grenade rounds. Don't need the lockpick. I'll take the key with me and we can just carry on now. So I'm just bossing around with the Magnum for the time being because by the end of, I don't know, this segment of the game, we should have about, I don't know, 100 Magnum rounds. I already have 64, and I also have another Magnum in my box where I picked another Magnum up earlier. So technically speaking, I have 70 Magnum shots. It's kind of crazy. So there we go, we can now get into the Raccoon Park. Which hopefully there are some friendly, cute raccoons in here, but I'm betting there probably isn't. No, okay, some zombie parasite-infested snakes instead for us to deal with. Okay, not taking any chances there, I'm just getting the heck out of here. Wow, they're everywhere. We'll go down here, I think. Now, the way that we do this part of the game is we sort of take like a bit of a crisscross, and then we take another sort of crisscross. You have to come here first to get a key, then you have to go back, go to another door, get a key there, and then you have to return back here again. To go through another door. It's not as complicated as it sounds. It's actually okay. The main problem I have is getting rid of these zombies. Although when you come here you do have a chance of encountering hunters, so I'm not exactly disappointed with seeing 4 zombies. I'd much rather see 4 zombies than 2 hunters, I know that much. Let's see, yeah, probably reload is a good option. Cool, yeah, nice. What do we have here? Anything in particular? Doggies, alright. Not phased at all. Alright, cool, nice. Yep. Is there only 2? No. Oh, damn you. Yeah, you run towards that fuel barrel. Completely obliterated. Now, this corpse over here has a park key. Another park key. Now, that takes us to the opposite side of the park. It's also got a written order. Don't need to worry too much about that. And we don't need to really proceed any further. It's mainly that key that you're after. If you go a little bit further up, there is actually another corpse near the gate door, and he's actually holding some Magnum ammo. Just in case you guys came to that point and you didn't have any more ammo, there is some more ammo hidden there. But I'll be grabbing that on my way past because clearly ammunition isn't that much of a problem for me at the moment. And that is one half of the park done pretty much already. The main issue that we're going to have is encountering the giant worm that we've already seen before. And we actually have to fight that this time. So I'll give you guys the update as to when we're going to be encountering that thing. Because it's not a fun fight, and the first time I played... Well, actually, the first time I played this game, I didn't die on that. I just about got through it. But it wasn't very easy. Now we have some green herbs, finally. And some blue herbs there as well. So I might take a blue herb and mix it with a green, just so I've got a anti-poisoning item on me as well. Cool. Alright. Finally getting some green herbs now. Not a bad thing. Alright, yeah. We'll take another blue herb here. Might even take both for all I know. Blue herbs aren't exactly too terrible to have in this game. Cool. Right, let's do a little bit of combining with those now. There we are. And I'll just have a double green and blue. Okay, now this can confuse some people. If you see on the right there, there's a little display with the way that these wheels can go. If you just do what I'm doing, it'll save you a bit of time. You need the 2 blacks at the top right and the 2 whites at the bottom there as well. And that does something with the water level. It basically drains it away. Now if you see over there, there's another display and that tells you how it's supposed to be. But you wouldn't know that unless you actually swam over to it. Which you can do, by the way. You can come down here, come around and say, oh, right, okay, that's a different one that's on the, that's not on the board over there. I'll try that one out. And you think, oh, right, great, that actually works. I tried the previous 4 and it did nothing, so thanks for that game. So yeah, you can save yourself a lot of time with that. Yeah, you hear that? I don't know what the heck that thing is. I'm assuming it's the worm, and I tend not to stick around because I'm paranoid that it's right behind me. And yeah, we're going to be encountering that thing very, very soon. It's a nasty, horrible, giant parasite. A bit like Nikolai that we're going to be seeing in just a second. Thinking of which, actually, hang on, what is this over here? Are these reds? Yeah, red herb. Actually, yeah, I will take one of those because then I can mix a, yeah, nice, look at that. That is awesome. A full heal and anti-poisoning. Oh, seriously? Protecting yourself by the gravestone. Get out of here, man. Yeah, these zombies actually come through the ground. You kind of get a bit of a warning. Because you see, like, the floor texture change and you see them rise from, beneath. Like that, for example. It's kind of clever, actually. It's the first time that we've seen zombies enter through the ground below you, so that's kind of cool. Don't need this key anymore. We can just go straight through here. And there's a couple of things that we can take care of in this one small building. Not exactly hard things, but we have some yellow and red over here. I might mix them all together and make some blue. Because either way, if you've got 2 mixed blue, you can make freeze rounds with that. If you have, I think, a blue and a red, I think you get flame rounds. And if you have a blue and a yellow, you can make acid rounds. If you have 3 blues, you can actually make magnum. And I might do that just for a laugh later on because we have so much of it, and it is still kind of a powerful weapon. It can, take out bosses and many other enemies later on, including Nikolai, which I'll show off because it's kind of funny. Alright. Definitely getting towards the end of this game now. We're about half an hour away, so making some really good progress here. Okay, let's just put these in the box. Let's see. Probably don't need that healing item. I have 4 healing items. I'm about to get rid of the iron pipe. Freeze rounds, and I guess maybe some more freeze rounds. Why the heck not? Where is my grenade launcher? Where are you at? There you are. Right, I might put the freeze rounds inside that. 32 freeze rounds. With the potential to make more. I'm probably never going to use all of them up. Same goes for the Magnum as well. I'm probably never going to use up all this ammo. Yeah, we're kind of prepped now. You can see this. Might leave the shotgun behind though. Yeah, I think that'll probably do. Yeah, I'm probably happy with that, actually, thinking about it. I need the lighter as well, obviously. Just remembered that. I'm going to take a swing at the worm with the ice rounds and see how that does for us. If it doesn't do too much, I'll resort to the Magnum. Both are equally impressive to use against enemies. Now over here we have this fireplace, and of course what better use we have for it in terms of setting it alight by using a lighter. That burns away everything that's inside the fireplace, and it leaves behind what we can now see to be an opening. So we don't need the lighter anymore, we can actually get rid of that, and we're about to get rid of the pipe as well. Just randomly destroying this fireplace, because why not? Oh dear. Alright, so we now have another passage here within this house. What is it with Resi games and secret passages? Okay, so in here there's a couple of things that we can pick up. There are some more grenade rounds over here. That's why I put some of my items back, because we're about to pick up a couple of items in this room. Only about 2 or 3, but I needed space for the iron pipe and the lighter, of course. There is this. This doesn't take up room, but it's a supervisor report. And over here we actually have another key. This is another part key. This is the third part key that we've picked up now, and it's going to help us out with that crisscross formation that I mentioned earlier. And it will open up a door that we couldn't go through before. Alright, so we can leave now. But what is that?
All supervisors, mission terminated. Return immediately. Repeat. All supervisors return immediately. Over.
Okay, interesting. Obviously some kind of situation going on here that we're half and half aware of.
I'm quite impressed you've managed to stay alive up until now.
And you seem to be doing a pretty good job of looking out for yourself. How about helping out?
I have no intention of helping you.
Because we're nothing but pawns in all this?
In a manner of speaking, you are. Our employers wanted a detailed analysis of the zombie beings which were created through infection by the T-virus.
You're saying that they deliberately sent in a military unit to be butchered by their creations?
Not exactly. Although the conditions encountered on this operation were extreme, it was an unexpected outcome that the team would be wiped out. We were only required to collect live data from the subjects. Another mutant!
Okay, so Nikolai's pieced out. That goes to show how much of a thick skin he has. Right, looks like we're going to be chasing after him now. And before you go through this door, you might want to make sure that you've got any weapons on you to take care of the worm now, because we're about to fight it. I'm all prepared in advance because I know it's coming.
What's going on? Whoa! Oh my. What is that?
How many times has the floor fallen from beneath us? Yeah, take it. Come on. Don't like that, do you? No, yeah, you go away. Yeah, I think we scared him off, guys. I think we did it. No, okay, maybe not. Need Arnold Schwarzenegger here to say you are one ugly motherfucker. Yep, there you are. Okay. These freeze rounds, I don't know how much damage they're doing. I think they're actually really hurting it, but it tends to be hiding more than fighting at the moment. It doesn't exactly slow it down that much either, because it can go underground. It can kind of bypass the whole slowdown mechanic of the damage that the freeze rounds actually do to the enemy. They're really good against Nemesis. So I might maybe do one more and then swap over to the Magnum, I think. Because I don't really know what this is doing for us. This is just hidden. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, screw it. Use the Magnum. Whereabouts are you? There you are. Yeah, he doesn't like this. There we go, wow. See that? 3 Magnum shots. Although I don't know how much it would have taken if we just used the Magnum. I still think the freeze rounds did quite a bit of damage, but perhaps it might be a good idea to not purely use the freeze round in that situation. Right, so we can go ahead and leave now. Let's just climb up this random fence that's conveniently fallen down here. Alright. Oh, great. Not out of the woods just yet. This game always keeps you on your toes. Every time you think it's safe, it's actually not. Yeah, I heard you, Spider. There you are. And I'm pretty sure there's another 1 or 2 here as well. You know it's bad when you can hear a spider in the same room as you? If you can hear a spider, you should probably leave the house. I remember this one time, I was watching a film, and we had the light off, and I actually saw it still in the corner of my eye walking across the carpet. And me and my partner, we raised our legs, and it went towards our feet, so I don't know whether it was trying to eat us or something. I'm kind of gathering so. And underneath the sofa, we have like a storage space, and we have like stuff under there. I heard the spider's body make contact with the, what we have under the sofa. I actually heard it. It sounded like just like you flicking your finger against like I don't know, some sort of wood or something like that. I heard it, guys. I heard it. And that to me, that just tells me exactly how big that freaking spider is. Not dealing with any of them zombies. Could not be asked with that. Right, so worm has been taken care of. Still have plenty of ammunition, and we have this park key now, so okay, we can go ahead and finish off this crisscross formation and get the heck out of this place. Finally done with this complete BS. Like playing musical chairs with where we've got to go. Go to this door, go back, fight a worm, do this door. Search countless bodies, get magnum bullets. Hey, why not? We've already got like 70. Here, have some more. Did you want to complete Resident Evil 3 as easy as ever? Sure, yeah. So we're pretty much done with the park segment now. We're about to sort of encounter what I like to call the lab part of the game. And the reason we get so quickly placed in that location is because Nemesis has once again appeared right in front of us, giving us 2 choices now. We can either I think we can push him off, is it? Yeah, we can push him off, or we can jump off. Now what I like to do is just jump off. Not only does it get away from Nemesis, but it also takes us to where we need to be next anyway. So it just saves us a little bit of time in that respect. He is one persistent mofo. He will not leave us alone. Since the start of this game at the Raccoon City police station, he has not left us alone, and he's just been getting angrier and angrier and angrier. Okay, so we can go ahead and enter this location now, which is a completely different place. We're not used to anything like this yet. The clock tower kind of had a, some sort of nice relaxing setup. This is all very technical and scientific looking stuff now. You can tell you're kind of getting towards the end of the game when all this weird stuff starts appearing, especially if you come across like naked zombies and stuff like that. You can always tell that the end of the game is approaching. Alright, so I'm about to take care of what I like to call the hardest puzzle in the game. And you'll see why. It's just very complex and long-winded. It's not a hard puzzle, it's incredibly long and annoying. So we have a ton of gunpowder Bs, and we also have, just in front of us, when I move a little bit more closer to them, we actually have 3 gunpowder As as well. So technically speaking, we have 3 gunpowder C, which is very, very nice. So we can go ahead and combine them immediately, because it, you know, kind of makes our life a little bit more easier in terms of space in our inventory. Because we can go ahead and probably combine the blues as well. So although we are missing 4 inventory slots at the bottom, we're going to end up getting like 3 of those back anyway. I'm probably going to go all out with magnum ammo. I can see the humour in this. Yeah, sure, why not? Another first aid spray over there if you want it. I am completely kitted out with first aid items now. I'm pretty darn confident that I won't need any more first aid items to complete this game with. I'll probably be fine with just 1, actually, to tell you the truth. Now this is a water sample puzzle. We just picked up the water sample, and we can go ahead and try and solve this puzzle. So I think basically you have out of 4 different combinations that can be at the top. So as you can see, there is some kind of you know, graph that we have to mimic below using A, B and C. Now the way you solve this puzzle is, if you look at the lines on A, B and C, if you have a line on A, B and C in the exact same column, it's going to be 3 lines. So that will be 1 full bar at the top, which is what we need, obviously. But what you have to take into consideration is that you have to match up every single other line. Now you're moving all 3 of the rows to try and make it so that all 3 of the little bars all sort of, you know, coincide with the graph at the top. And this can be such an annoying puzzle for some people, and myself included. You can find yourself being here for a very long time. What I did to save time was I actually looked up online the right combination, and it just, I don't know, it just saves me a lot of time. I could be here for about 5 minutes, guys, as opposed to 1 minute. And you can literally find this puzzle out online. It will tell you exactly how many combinations there are. All you do is look at the pictures and you just pretty much just copy it. Is that right? The result graph is different from the sample. Okay, well let me have a little look at this a second. I think I was too busy talking, but let me just have a quick look here. There we go. Alright, so that sorts a door out for us later on. And I'd just like to get that done because you need to, obviously. But it just takes so long normally. Right, we are done there now. We don't need to go back in that room ever again unless you want to go back for anything that you left behind, like the gunpowders or the first aid items. But yeah, seems to me that this is probably a good time to end the episode, guys. I hope you're enjoying the playthrough, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Take care.